One day when I had nothing to do for an hour, I walked around in a shower. I had reason to complain. One moment I was sadly in need of a song. Next moment you came along. Then the heavens smiled at me. My heart said, how lucky can you be? Things like this you can't explain. I only know that I met the love of my life when I got lucky in the rain.
This is Yardley, which is supposed to be a very good liberal arts school and definitely Tony enough for my mother, with its beautiful rural campus, which is total bullshit because you get ticks walking in the grass. Yardley has more structure than the first college I went to. I lasted a few months at one of those serious Ivy League pseudo-intellectual joints, which my mother thought would give me an appropriate education. She says I have a high IQ and I'm not living up to my potential, even though last weekend I made 20 grand playing poker, but I'll get to that. Yardley's where I met Ashley, on the school paper. That's my girlfriend, Ashley Enright. My dad knew one of her father's banks in Arizona, and naturally, with those family credentials, my mother wants us to get married, sight unseen. It's the one area I agree on with my mother, because even though we've only been going out for a few months, I am hopelessly in love with Ashley.
I got an interview with Roland Pollard.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. How did you land that?
Well, he has a new movie coming out this fall, and the assignment originally went to Priscilla McCain, but she's totally got mono, so I'm doing it.
Gee, mono's like a 2-credit course at this school. Well, listen, Ashley, I think this is great for you. When is it?
It's the 28th of this month, a Saturday.
Okay. And it's on campus?
It's in Manhattan.
It's in Manhattan? Are you serious? This is fantastic. We're always talking about going into Manhattan for a special weekend. Okay. Look, I'm gonna make a reservation at the Carlisle. That's the place I'm always telling you about with the piano player at the bar. He sings those old Broadway tunes. And I'll take you out for lunch and dinner. How does that sound? Wanna go show you around the city?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, it'll cost a fortune.
Nah, relax, I'm loaded. I scored 20 big ones last Sunday.
Not another crap game.
No, stud poker this time. Sitting there with 3 tens and some guy with aces up keeps raising me.
How do you get all the money to play in such a big poker game?
Yeah, my horse came in this weekend. I'm telling you, this is why I gotta go to Vegas. I'm a gambler. I don't know how else to put it.
Gosh, I've always wanted you to have to show me around Manhattan.
No, this is gonna be absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna maybe get in touch with my dad's ticket broker. He can get us tickets to Hamilton. How does that sound? Actually, I don't want to let my parents know I'm in town that weekend.
Oh, why not?
My mother's having her big annual fall gala, and she's apoplectic. I'm not coming. You know, I told her I had a major paper due. Otherwise, I have to put in an appearance, and it's like death. It's like having drinks with 100 bullshit people, not one of which has ever been turned down by a co-op.
I can't believe it. An interview with the director of Winter Memories.
Hey, didn't we see Winter Memories together on our first date? I think so.
I'm just so excited. I mean, you have to help me come up with the list of profound questions to ask him. I don't want to come off like a twit.
You're not gonna come off like a twit. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we can't stay at the Carlisle. It's too close to my parents' house, but I want you to have a park view. You know what? We're gonna stay at the Pierre. That way you can have a park view. It's a safe distance from my parents' house. And then after dinner, we're gonna go to the Carlisle. We'll go to the bar and spend some time there. It's very old New York. I really love it. The murals are by Ludwig Bemelmans.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've only been to Manhattan twice, you know. Once when I was 2, and then once when I was 12. All I remember is we got incredible bargains. I mean, my parents could not believe that you could buy a Birkin bag and a Rolex on a blanket off the street for only $200. Are there any other questions you can think of that I can ask him?
Find out who influenced him more on love, Denis de Rougemont or Ortega y Gasset.
How do you always know all that stuff?
I read, I just don't read what they give us in school. I mean, do I really care who wins between Beowulf and Grendel? No, I don't. Maybe if I had a little money on it, but...
I don't know why I'm so nervous. No college reporters won a Pulitzer, right? I don't think so.
You're gonna be fine. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. I think it'll be great. Listen, I want to see the Ouija photos at MoMA, and I booked us a dinner at Danielle, which is kind of a nice place. We can dress up for it. It'll be really nice. And I splurged on the suite at the Pierre. What the hell, right? It's poker winnings. It's not even real money.
It's beautiful.
I wanted to do something special.
Wow. Oh, the flowers.
That's not me. I don't know what that is.
Champagne. Wow. Look at that view.
Wanted it to be high enough so you could see Central Park.
Central Park. Exciting.
Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Think that later maybe we could take a carriage ride?
Yeah.
If it doesn't rain.
We can ride in the rain. It's very moody. It's very romantic. I prefer it.
What time is it?
Yeah, we should go because this hotel's downtown. There might be a little bit of traffic.
Oh, is it far?
It's in Soho. You're gonna like Soho. It's filled with creative people. Then it got commercial and expensive, so all the creative people moved to Tribeca. Then that got expensive, so they all moved to Brooklyn. Next move is back in with their parents.
He's only giving me an hour.
It's good. We have a 1:30 lunch reservation.
Well, what are you gonna do while I'm upstairs?
I don't know. Stroll around Soho, maybe visit my brother. Can't tell you how nice it is to be back in the city. To tell you the truth, if it weren't for you, I don't know if I'd ever find my way back to Yardley.
What would you do?
Find some brilliant way to ruin my life.
I'm here for Mr. Roland Pollard.
Roland, this is Ashley Enright.
Hi.
Yardley. Ashley, this is Roland. The screening's all set up. We're running on a really tight schedule.
Please.
First of all, I'd just like to say that what an honor this is for me. I just want to say you're by far the most interesting American director.
Thank you.
I write on the arts for our paper, and I've always put you right up in a class with Renoir and De Sica.
I'm surprised to hear that someone your age is familiar with Renoir and De Sica.
Oh, well, film's my total thing. I've seen all the American classics, particularly the Europeans. Kurosawa is my favorite. I mean, technically, he's not European. Technically, he's obviously Japanese, but you really speak to my soul.
What college are you from?
Yardley. It's small.
I know it well. My first wife went there.
Really?
Yes. Brilliant woman. Long blonde hair and a state-of-the-art overbite. Very sexy. A philosophy major. Tell you the truth, I didn't deserve her. And I didn't end up with her either, so.
Well, that's neither hither nor yon, I'd imagine. I guess it's probably more yon than hither.
Are you from New York?
Tucson, Arizona.
What does your family do?
I was afraid you'd ask. My father owns banks.
Is that bad?
Well, I know what you're thinking. You know, Republicans, the 1%. But we're not. We're just totally Episcopalians who happen to just be rich.
That's how my Ashley was.
Well, who's your Ashley?
My first wife. One with the long blonde hair and the state-of-the-art overbite.
Her name was Ashley.
A-S-H-L-E-Y.
Oh, well, mine is A-S-H-L-E-I-G-H.
You use the Forbes 500 spelling. Since this is your first meaningful assignment, would you like a scoop?
Of?
Inside information. You've heard the term.
Oh, a scoop.
I'd rather share this with you than some slick, gossip-hungry newspaper hack.
My God. If you keep going, I'm liable to have one of my famous psychological hiccup fits.
When I'm nervous, I stammer.
Is that the scoop?
No, that's not the scoop.
The worst, of course, is when I'm sexually conflicted. Then I'll hiccup indefinitely.
The scoop is, I'm not happy with this film.
You're not?
And I'm thinking of quitting, actually. That's the scoop.
Well, if I could speak frankly, Mr. Pollard. You'll never have mass appeal. You're too original. And you've never once made one single commercial concession. You're a free creative spirit. Like Van Gogh, or Rothko, or Virginia Woolf. Of course, they all committed suicide.
It's a very sweet thing to say, actually.
You should read Me on You. I wrote that your best work is yet to come. I mean, it's only in the Yardley Argus, but we have a good circulation.
You think that my best work is yet to come?
I do. And I haven't seen your new film, but I'm willing to bet.
Would you like to?
I'd love to. But I know how secretive you are, which I totally respect.
What are you doing now?
Now?
Yes, now I'm screening it for Ted Davidoff, who did the script.
Oh, I know who he is. He writes all your movies. He's a genius.
I'm screening some last-minute changes, face-saving changes.
How long does it run? I guess I could shift my lunch plans.
One thing about New York City, you're here or you're nowhere. You cannot achieve this level of anxiety, hostility, and paranoia anywhere else. It's really exhilarating. Anyhow, I decided to treat myself to a cigarette holder, which makes me look dapper and serves the double duty of delaying the inevitable onset of cancer or emphysema. I smoke too much. So then who do I meet but one of the most obnoxious and revolting characters from my high school?
Wells? Hey,
Trawler.
I heard you flunked out of freshman year.
No, I didn't flunk out. I transferred up to Yardley because the first place I tried was too unstructured.
Oh, the word around is flunked.
Nope.
Where the hell is Yardley, Afghanistan?
Upstate.
Hey, you hear about Finletter?
No.
He got thrown out of Princeton for passing bad checks.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, a big deal. Because of his father, he's got like the all-time golden parachute. He could commit mass murder, he'd still have a cushy job waiting for him.
It's a weird way to put it.
And Milstein is marrying Carol Duran, which I'll never understand because she resembles Yasser Arafat. Not to mention, she's an ice queen.
Yeah, well, you can't believe everything that...
What are you doing in town?
It's my girlfriend. I'm just showing her around for the weekend.
Who's your girlfriend?
You wouldn't know her.
She's got a name, hasn't she?
Ashley.
Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ashley Wilkes in Gone with the Wind? That wimp?
What about Josh Loomis?
I just saw Josh. He's shooting a movie on Minetta.
A movie?
It's his student film. His NYU project. It looked completely stupid to me. You should stop by. He's with Evans and the younger Tyrell. You always liked Josh, a Turner Classic wimp.
Did you say Amy's younger sister is there? Is Amy there?
Amy's at Vassar. Big deal. I'm impressed. Flat-chested. Like 2 dimes on an ironing board.
Amy was beautiful.
Yeah, if you like Grace Kelly. What are you in town for?
She's my girlfriend. She has an interview with Roland Pollard for the school paper.
Who's that?
It's a director. He did Winter Memories, Moonglow.
Oh, yeah. I can't stand his flicks. All that wimpy emotional probing, never a single decent toilet joke.
Yeah, well,
Hey, you should go and watch them shoot. You could be in it. They're looking for volunteers. With that cigarette holder, you could be the perfect milquetoast nerd.
Okay, well, I'm running a little bit late.
Hey, I wouldn't trust my girl with a big-time Hollywood director.
Okay, good to know.
Hey, you didn't ask me what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm only pre-med. We have pull with the board in Grenada.
I can't make lunch.
What? Why not?
I have to see his film.
You do?
Oh, it's an unbelievable opportunity. And then we're gonna discuss it after and everything.
How did this develop? I thought you just had an hour with him.
So did I, but then he started opening up to me.
He did?
He's going through this real artistic crisis. There's a real story here.
Well, we have a lunch reservation.
Oh, I mean, you wouldn't want me to have to say no to the screening. I mean, I'm here for work. We'll have plenty of time.
Well, when? The film's gonna take a couple of hours.
Well, what? I mean, it's 1 now. The movie will probably be over around 3, and then, you know, we'll have all afternoon.
How'd you get friendly so fast?
Oh, he's going on this whole self-sabotage trip. Yeah. It's a scoop.
Is that him?
Yes.
Oh, wow. He's a lot older looking than I thought.
It's a good look, though, don't you think? He's a sufferer.
So what? What's so great about suffering?
You should hear him talk about the arts. He's so passionate. I can see how all his leading ladies fall in love with him.
You want me to meet him? Or...
I wouldn't want you to spook him.
It's okay.
No, he's a very private person and distraught. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll see you later, and I'll meet you back at the Carlisle at 3.
It's the Pierre. The Carlisle's tonight. What the hell is it about older guys that seem so appealing to women? Christ, all they are is decrepit. What's sexy about short-term memory loss? I don't ever want to get old. Of course, in my smoking habit, I'll be spitting blood at 40. Look, if she's gonna get some big, inside news story, she's gotta put in time with this guy. Meanwhile, it's gonna rain soon.
Hey, Gatsby.
Josh.
Hey,
How
how's
are
it
you?
going, man? Nice to see you.
It's good to see you. Look, I just ran into Alvin Troller. He told me you were shooting a short
yeah,
film down here. I
yeah.
thought I'd stop by,
It's
say
my
hi.
term project. It's nothing big.
Nice,
How's Yardley? Is that where you are?
It's okay. I'm not really liking it too much. I'd rather be going to school in the city, but you know my mother, if it's not the perfect image, she bites down that cyanide capsule she keeps for special emergencies.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that. The only thing I remember about them is that they had that fundraiser for Jeb Bush, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, how are you? How's life? What's going on here? What are you doing?
You know, just out here trying to create a modern film noir classic. That's it.
Okay, all right.
Do you want to be in it?
No.
Come on, man.
No.
We're just light on extras.
That's
we
all
have
right.
all these people who are no
Listen,
shows.
I'm not
you don't
an
even have to
actor.
talk or anything. Seriously, you just get in the car, and then on action, you let the girl out. That's it.
Okay, I don't have to talk?
None.
Okay.
0 words.
All right, I can handle that.
Okay, there we go. You remember Chan, don't you?
Chan Tyrell.
Hi.
Yeah, you're Amy's little sister, right?
Good to see
Good to
you.
see you.
Should we do this?
Yeah, go ahead. I like that coat, actually. No, keep that on.
Hey, listen, I hear your older sister's at Vassar now, right?
Yeah, I'm a political science major. Can you believe it? I mean, Amy never heard the news that Lincoln was shot.
My God, Chan Tyrell, this is insane. And you were a little girl, and now you're actually a young woman.
You're not gonna start singing Gigi, are you?
I'm not gonna start singing.
So here's
Gigi.
the story. She's totally mad with lust, and she can't let go of you. So she kisses you, and then she bursts away.
Chan Tyrell. Incidentally, I apologize in advance for ruining your scene. I'm not an actor.
Oh, I'm not an actress either. I'm just helping out a friend.
And we kiss?
Yeah, that's why I never wanted to be an actress. You gotta fake passion with all kinds of weirdos.
Thank you.
Yeah, never mind. Just kiss me so I can really feel it in my toes.
I used to kiss your older sister. Did she ever say anything about that, or no?
I don't know. I don't recall. I think maybe she said you were a 4.
A 4?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
You
a
said
6.
it was a 4?
Maybe a 6. I can't recall. Just this kiss. I want it to be hot. If we're gonna do it, let's do it right.
You have good work ethic.
Thank you.
And action. Cut.
Hey, are you gonna keep your mouth closed?
I have a girlfriend, Chan. I don't think I could do this. I'm sorry. I think I froze.
You have a girlfriend. Who's your girlfriend?
Her name's Ashley. She's from Yardley. Well, she's from Tucson originally.
Tucson. You're dating a girl from Arizona.
Do I have your permission?
What do you guys talk about? Cactus?
Rattlesnakes.
Wow. Arizona. That'll be great for your asthma.
I don't have asthma.
It's funny, when we were kissing, I thought I heard you wheezing.
You know, I always remembered you as a very snotty kid.
Ready?
Yeah, well, what are you up to now?
I'm studying design at the Fashion Institute.
Oh, that's unique.
Rolling.
Scene 19, take 2.
Action. Cut. It's better.
Josh, he's way too uptight to open up his mouth. Hey, are you still saying that, Shrink?
Give me a break, all right? I was just taking a walk. He asked me to help out, all right? I've never acted before.
Scene 19, take 3.
Action.
Josh, it's starting to rain.
And cut. Great.
See? I knew you could do it.
Hey,
and
Josh.
I won't tell your girlfriend.
Hey, Josh, you liked it? You want a different version? I
No,
gave you
no. We're good with that version. That's the version. We're sticking with that. Okay.
All right, well, have fun in Arizona. And whatever you do, don't get lost in the desert and die of thirst.
I'll be sure to bring a canteen.
Oh, don't fall in the Grand Canyon, too. It's really deep.
She always was the pain in the ass kid's sister. How could she not be? Amy was gorgeous and so sexually advanced. Word on Amy was she performed oral sex at a bar mitzvah. I think they should make that part of every Jewish holiday. Certainly beats fasting. It's also a great way to celebrate the Jewish New Year. What a great Hanukkah gift. I wonder what's been bothering Hunter. Something was definitely on his mind when I called him.
Gatsby.
Surprise! Hey, I told you I might drop in. That's good to see you. Listen, if you got something to do, I can come back another time.
No, I got nothing to do.
It's good to see you.
Great.
How are you?
Buddy.
Doing well.
I'm good. You?
Good.
That's
No complaints.
awesome. You come in for Mom's party?
No, so you can't tell her I'm here, okay?
Gee.
It's okay, Hunter. You can pull it off. You're engaged and out of the house now. She's not gonna take your phone away.
If Mom finds out, she'll die.
No, she won't. She'll live, and she's not gonna find out.
Well, come you're in.
Oh, it's Ashley, my girlfriend. She has to do an interview with Roland Pollard, the film director for the school paper. It's a big coup.
Ashley, that's the one that Mom's high on.
She's never even met her.
Hunter, your parents want to... Oh, hey, Gatsby. It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you. How are you?
Good. What are you doing in town?
His girlfriend is interviewing Roland.
Pollard, the film director. But do me a favor, don't tell my mom I'm here. You know, I'm going to be partying.
It's Mr. Antisocial.
What?
You always hated Mom's literary salons.
Rich housewives who have the leisure to pursue esoteric culture. The out of work discussing the out of print.
She only wanted to make sure that we were exposed to great literature.
Okay, what about Jimmy Cannon then? All right, what about Tom Adair? It's not all giant insects and Madeleines.
Hey, you're not going to duck out of our wedding, are
How can he? He's the best man. Come on. He cries at weddings. He's not so tough as he makes out. He cries at weddings and funerals.
Same reason.
All right. I'm going to go take a shower, but there's coffee.
Sure.
I'm so glad you're here.
Hey, it's nice being here. I always liked her.
Gatsby?
What's the matter?
Gatsby. I don't want to go through with this wedding.
What?
I can't do it. I can't. And I can't pull out now. It'll kill her. There's 200 guests invited. They booked the Century Club. They booked an orchestra. Oh, God, save me.
But okay, all right. What happened?
You'll think I'm so stupid.
I'm not gonna think you're stupid. Just tell me what happened.
I can't. It's too stupid.
You're making me anxious. I want to hear this fascinating piece of stupidity.
She's bright. Mm-hmm. Gatsby, she's nice. She's kind.
So?
I can't stand the way she laughs.
What?
And I can't take her laugh.
Her laugh?
Yes. Yeah, her laugh. Her laugh.
Hunter, that's probably the most idiotic thing I've ever heard in my life.
I told you you'd think it's stupid.
What's wrong with her laugh?
Listen to it. It's a total turnoff.
How much can you love her?
But I do. I love her. I love her. It's just her laugh.
If you love her, then get over it.
I can't. I've tried. Last night, we were talking in bed, and she laughed, and I couldn't make love to her.
What?
I couldn't. I was impotent.
From her laugh?
It's happened before.
Hunter, you gotta see a shrink. I'm serious.
I don't need a shrink. I know what the problem is. She has a fatal laugh. A cross between Dad's sister Betty and Lenny in Of Mice and Men.
I've never heard of a problem like that before.
Well, you're young, Gatsby. The world is full of tragic little deal breakers.
Haven't you been seeing Lily for over a year? Well, why is this coming up now? Have you talked to her about it?
I brought it up tactfully, but I don't think she realizes how serious it's gotten. I love her, but I can't marry her, Gatsby. I won't be able to have sex with her.
No, you mean you don't want to marry her, so you're focusing on this laugh insanity.
Spare me the fruits of your Upper East Side talking cure. Listen to her laugh. When she comes down, we'll get her to laugh. See what I mean?
I can't. I can't do this. I'm
Raleigh.
sorry. I know. I'm sorry.
Raleigh,
it's
come
actually
on.
it's physically.
Don't do this.
Making me sick.
Don't
I
do
have to.
this.
It's humiliating.
It's a process,
No,
Raleigh.
the changes are
Raleigh,
shit.
sit down.
Everything
Not
that I
shit.
did is
Different.
shit.
Different. No.
It's not
Not all the
different.
changes
It's not-
work, but
Thank
some
you
are
for
good.
coming, Ashley. I need to get a little air.
It's a
I
process.
need some space.
Come and sit down.
I need.
Don't do this.
I need to think.
Don't. No booze. Please, no booze.
What?
Come on.
You just watched 2 hours of an existential steaming shit pile, and that's all that you can say to me?
It's a process.
Ted?
We do this every
Ted?
time. Raleigh, come on back. Don't drink. Oh, God.
Shouldn't we go after him?
That's the sure sign he is gonna drink. Hey, you go. You can go. I have to watch it all to be able to talk to him intelligently about it.
No, I love the movie so far.
You do?
I do.
Let's go back.
There's a high-stakes card game later at the Fremont Hotel. I can't make it, but I know you love that kind of thing. You want me to call Joe Cohen, say you'll take my chair?
I would love a high-stakes card game. I'm loaded right now, but Ashley and I, we have plans tonight.
I'm dying to meet Ashley.
I know. I don't know where she is right now. I'm supposed to show her the city today.
Well, you better take an umbrella. Watch, I'll make her laugh. Oh, hey, I was just telling Gatsby, Larry Nash told me a great joke. 2 cannibals are eating a comedian, and one says, hey, do you taste something funny?
That is so unfunny.
Okay, that's my cue. Hunter, lovely to see you as always.
So
Lily,
good to
thank you for
see
the coffee.
I heard one more.
Sure.
A homeless man stopped a Jewish mother on the street and said, lady, I haven't eaten in 3 days. And she said, force yourself.
Hello, Ashley, what's going on? You said you were gonna call me 30 minutes ago.
I know the film got delayed. I'm up at this screening room place.
It's fine. Just meet me at the Museum of Modern Arts on 53rd Street. We'll grab a bite to eat there, and then we're gonna go see the Ouija's.
I can't.
What do you mean, why not?
Because I'm onto a real story here. This is a $70 million movie, and Raleigh's very unhappy with it.
You call him Raleigh?
Yeah, and Ted and I, we have to find him. We have to find him and talk with him before he has one of his crazy fits and then re-edits the whole thing and ruins it.
Who's Ted?
Gatsby, I can't talk right now, but I'll call you as soon as I'm through. And if I'm running late, I'll just meet you back at the plaza.
It's not the it's the Carlisle's. It's the bar and the piano for tonight.
Well, he's not at the hotel, and he didn't show up for the press interview, so he's wallowing in self-loathing somewhere, drinking Courvoisier, thinking of new ways to screw up our work.
I thought the film was full of wonderful things.
Me too. Tell him. You tell him. Tell Raleigh, because hearing that from me won't mean anything. I'm always at this end of the argument, but you, a fresh, honest, new generation woman, especially a pretty one, maybe you may... Come on, let's find him. You okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
He doesn't like her laugh? Now, Ashley's laugh is perfect. Let's go, Ashley. We're blowing the day, and it's so moody out. We could be on the ferry or the top of the Empire State Building, in black and white.
Yeah, he was here. He seemed very distraught. He knocked back a couple of brandies, mumbled something about heading out to the studio.
Okay. Let's get my car, and it's out to Queens.
Oh, Queens.
Yeah, it's a big film studio. You still want to come?
Oh, definitely.
When Raleigh gets drunk and morose, he likes to wander around the sound stages and pretend he's Norma Desmond. Thanks.
Sure.
Could I ask you a few questions, since I am on assignment?
Oh, sure. What's your favorite film of Raleigh's?
Winter Memories, the one in Venice.
And when did you first see it?
It's with Gatsby, actually. It was on our very first date. The dialogue made me want to kiss him. That line about love and death being two sides of the same coin.
Did you understand it?
No. I got confused and felt insecure, and like I wanted to just be held and kissed.
You ever been to Venice?
No, but Gatsby has.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Are you okay?
Oh, God.
You turned all white.
I knew it. She was lying.
Who?
Connie, my wife. She's seeing Lipschitz.
Who's Lipschitz?
She said she was going shopping with her sister in Connecticut, but she's walking into Lipschitz's building.
Is Lipschitz a spy?
What? No, Larry Lipschitz, my friend, my best friend. My best friend. I can't believe it. I mean, they're having an affair.
Oh, God. Are you okay? You're clutching your heart.
Okay, here's what we do. We sit here, we wait until she comes out, and then I'll confront her.
I hope there's not a gun in your glove compartment like in your movies.
You better go. You go.
No, I can't leave you alone. You're all white and shaky.
Breathe. Deeply. Breathe. Deeply. Dr. Ross said breathe. Deeply. Breathe deeply. Breathe. No, not you, me. Oh, God.
Taxi! Taxi!
Oh
my God, Sam, what are you doing here?
Hey,
what the hell? Hey, you take it. I'll get the next one.
Good. I'll
Are you
just
sure?
go. I'll drop you.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, you remember the same Fifth Avenue joint.
I remember your apartment well from my days with Amy.
I remember you calling for her. My parents kept warning her about you.
Warning? Why the hell would they be warning her?
Because on a first date, you took her walking in the rain and she got bronchial pneumonia.
For Christ's sake, I'm never gonna get over this. You can't get it from being wet.
Don't yell at me. I thought it was romantic.
That's because it is romantic. It's a romantic gesture.
That's what I'm saying.
I always tell it to Ashley. She thinks I'm nuts.
Who's Ashley? The rodeo queen you're dating?
She's not a cowgirl. She comes from one of the biggest banking families in Tucson. She was a debutante, actually. She came out.
She came out? Is she gay?
No, she's not gay. She's charming and beautiful. And we were supposed to have this goddamn weekend in the city together, and suddenly she's bogged down with all these interviews for the school paper.
She's ambitious. You should find that admirable.
It's supposed to be one tiny little lousy hour interview. Instead, you know, we lost the whole goddamn weekend.
Will you just relax? I don't really know why.
I'm having a hard time relaxing, Chan, because this was gonna be a special weekend. Instead, I'm out here in the, wandering the streets like Hagar in the goddamn desert or something.
Well, don't tell me, tell her. Tell her to get her priorities straight. You want to drink some wine, walk in the rain, and give her bronchitis.
Okay, look, she's apparently onto a very big story. She takes her job very seriously, all right?
Fine, then get over it.
I'm in the process of getting over it.
Unless you're worried somebody's hitting on her.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Is she interviewing attractive men?
I haven't really thought about it. I don't know. Some might say they're interesting.
Well, then maybe you better step in and assert yourself.
You think I gotta be more demanding?
I would.
These are like movie big shots she's hanging out with. Like...
Suits?
Yeah, it's a director and a screenwriter.
Artists. They're usually passionate.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, you're right. I gotta call her now.
I mean, the sooner the better.
You think there's that much of a rush?
I don't know.
Oh, Christ. All right. All right, it's your idea. What do you think I should say?
There's nothing you can say.
What do you mean?
Without sounding possessive, it's...
Christ, Jan, you just encouraged me to call her. Now I'm asking for your help, and you tell me there's nothing I can say?
You're so wishy-washy. I mean, now that I see your MO, I know exactly why Amy 86'd you.
Oh, no. Amy didn't dump me. I got sick of seeing her.
Yeah, because every time you'd call and I'd say it was you on the phone, she'd wave her arms and say, I'm not in.
Hey, Gatsby.
Hey, Ashley. Listen, look, I know you're very busy. That's why we came to New York, right? And no one has more respect for honest ambitions than I do.
Do I have to listen to this without an airsick bag?
No, I can't talk to you right now. I'm kind of involved in a situation.
We had a number of things planned for today.
I'm very busy right now, but I can't explain it over the phone.
Ashley, we were talking about one movie interview. What could possibly be so secretive about that? What's so CIA?
Unless there's some funny business going on.
Unless there's some funny business going on.
I'll talk to you later. Bye, Gatsby.
All these goddamn cell phones are...
I don't know. To me, it sounds dubious to the max.
Yeah, it sounds dubious to you because you have a sinister mind.
You must really love her.
I do. She's a breath of fresh air. She's charming and delightful. She's pretty. She's sexy somehow at the same time. She's witty. She sings very nicely. She plays the flute.
Hey, I don't know how to break this to you, but I'm sick of hearing about her, okay?
Was that your boyfriend?
Gatsby, yeah. Are you still dizzy?
No, I'm okay. What's Gatsby do?
He goes to Yardley, too, which he refers to as Forest Lawn University.
Is he a journalist, too?
He's not really focused professionally. I think in his wildest dreams, he'd like to be Sky Masterson.
A Broadway bookie?
Yeah, he's a little eccentric.
In what way? Eccentric.
I think it has to do with the fact that he and his mom never really hit it off, you know? She was always forcing him to read everything and learn piano. I mean, he is really smart. He's one of those students who he doesn't have to study for a test and then he just, you know, aces it.
Sounds like me.
To tell you the truth, I don't tell anybody, but I think he has a touch of Asperger's.
Hey, you know what, Chan?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out here, too. Ah. What are you doing now?
Why?
Why? Because I got a little bit of time to kill and thought about going to the Modern Museum, look at the Ouija exhibit.
Oh, I see. You got nothing better to do, so you want me to keep you company?
You know what? Forget it. I dated your older sister. You always had a little bit of an attitude. Okay, I'm not looking for any trouble.
I've got to check out some paintings at the Met for fashion class, if you want to keep me company.
I don't know why you couldn't have just, Fine, it'll be fun. We can get on each other's nerves.
All right, let me change. I'm soaked. Are you hungry? I'd give you an Arizona lunch, but we're all out of beef jerky.
Brings back a lot of memories.
My folks are in East Hampton for the weekend.
Yeah, how come you didn't go?
I've got a date tonight.
You?
Don't be so startled. It turns out I'm desirable.
Yeah, who's the unfortunate victim?
You wouldn't know him. He's a girlfriend's dermatologist.
It's romantic. Don't forget to show him those 3 irregular black moles on your back. I'm sure they're nothing.
Really hope I don't regret not going to the Hamptons.
Yeah,
The beach is so pretty in the rain, too.
Would you have to be with your parents?
So what? I love my parents. You know them. They're fun. Don't you have fun with your parents?
Nah, fun's not the word I would use.
All right, I'll be right back.
Hey, listen, can I play your piano?
Yeah, go ahead. It's a family heirloom.
I make a date for golf, and you can bet your life it rains. I try to give a party, and the guy upstairs complains. I guess I'll go through life just catching colds and missing trains. Everything happens to me. I never miss a day. I've had the measles and the mumps, and every time I lay an ace, my partner always trumps. I guess I'm just a fool who never looks before he jumps. Oh, everything happens to me.
first I thought that you could break this jinx for me, and that love would turn the trick to end despair. But now I just can't fool this head that thinks for me. So I've mortgaged all my castles in the air. Whoa, I've telegraphed and phoned, sent an airmail special too. Your answer was goodbye. There was even postage due. I fell in love just once, and then it had to be with you. Everything happens to me.
That's pretty.
I love a cocktail lounge piano. Outside a drizzle, gray, New York City, enveloped in a light mist. Two lovers have a date to meet at 6 o'clock.
At Grand Central Station, under the clock, like in the movie.
I love that movie, but I see it outside.
At the East River, where the tugboats are on the water. I love tugboats.
Almost. You're in the right ballpark.
I know. Under the clock.
Which clock?
The Delacorte clock, where all the animals go around in Central Park.
I love it. It's a very old movie.
My mom and I used to watch old movies together all the time. She would study the decor. Oh, they're so fabulously escapist.
In my version, he's waiting, the music plays, and she never comes. Or she's waiting, and he chooses the other woman.
Can't they just kiss in the rain? That sounds pretty good to me, even if it is commercial.
Picture yourself.
Okay.
It's 1 minute to 6. You're pacing up and down. Raindrops are just starting to fall. You're at your Delacorte clock in Central Park, expecting your dermatologist, but he's just diagnosed a carcinoma in his own lip. It's metastasizing as you wait.
All right, well, you give me a break. In my version, everything's fine. He meets me, holds me, kisses me. It's lovely. Nobody needs a biopsy.
Connie! Connie!
Ted.
Is this how you're shopping with Judy in Connecticut?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I happened to see you out the window from the car by sheer chance.
Oh, really? Well, that's awkward,
Awkward?
isn't it?
Awkward? You've been sleeping with him for months, haven't you?
Look, we were gonna tell you.
When? When we moved to London?
No.
Your dream that we had moved to London?
It just happened, Ted.
Oh.
We both thought it.
Yeah, I'm sure you bought it in every hotel room, on every mattress, in the back seat.
You know, this isn't about sex.
It's always about sex. Everything's about sex.
All right.
The economy's about sex.
Okay, you know what? I can't have this outburst with you on the street.
With my best friend is such a cliche. I can't
Don't
believe
get
it.
down on Larry. He adores you. He identifies with you.
I know. He uses my aftershave and my wife.
Who's she?
Ted, is everything okay?
Well, what's that got to do with anything?
Who is she?
No, everything's fine. Stay there, Ashley. Keep dry.
I'm with the Yardley Argus.
The what?
Yardley Argus.
She's a reporter doing a piece on Raleigh.
On Raleigh? Well, then what is she doing with you following me?
Don't try and turn this around.
I'm not
Don't try and turn this around. You've been caught. You were caught.
What, and you who make a fool of yourself over every young, ambitious starlet.
Well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You've been having an affair with Larry Lipschitz.
Yeah, and you were spying on me with who? Your 15-year-old concubine.
She's a journalist.
Oh, I'm 21.
She's 21.
Oh, she's 21.
She's a journalist.
I have proof of age,
No, you don't
actually.
need to-
Oh,
you
really?
don't need to do
This
that.
always happens in bars.
You've been caught.
You know what? As long as you're a reporter, I would like to make a press release about my husband.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I write this down?
Sure. Go
Ashley,
ahead.
please.
Ask him how many times he has been unfaithful to me.
She's demented. You're
His
demented.
secretary,
Wrong.
the actresses.
Wrong.
Oh, the poetess.
The poetess.
The poetess.
Taxi.
Project?
Stop filling her head with lies. Ashley, come here. Take this address to the studio. Okay, find Raleigh. Come on. Find Raleigh.
I don't know my way around New York.
It's okay. Tell the cab driver
Ask him if
I'm
he
Raleigh.
ever slept with Samantha
Stop.
Leroy.
You know, the Argus is not a tabloid.
Yeah, there are no papers that are not tabloids.
Encourage him about the movie so he doesn't mangle it and ruin it, okay? Please, don't print any of this.
Oh, don't worry. We always protect everybody.
I'm sure. Connie! Connie!
The first time I kissed your sister was in this museum.
I know, she told me. She said that you were looking at her Hieronymus Bosch and it made you feel romantic, so then you kissed her. That's when she knew your shrink wasn't helping you.
You know, don't tell me she thought the kiss was a 4.
If she quoted you a figure higher, I'd have her audited. There's something charming about that elegance.
My mother would have liked Sargent to have painted her in just that pose.
They dressed so beautifully in Paris back then.
I could see moving to Paris.
I never really asked you, what are your future plans, Gatsby?
I don't know, I'm floundering.
What does that mean?
I don't know what I want to be. I just know what I don't want to be. Is that terrible?
So you've got no game plan?
Well, I know I don't want to be a test pilot or a clergyman or a proctologist, so I ruled those out.
I get it. You don't fit in. That's why I always had a crush on you when you dated Amy.
You had a crush on me?
I did. Isn't that weird? I don't know. Maybe it's because you took her to do oddball things. You took her to those divey piano bars where no one else ever took her.
I did take her to her first scrap game.
I know, and I loved that. I loved hearing every detail. I was hoping she would get serious with you because you were not like all the other idiots she dated. I thought you were a special idiot.
Well, I'm glad I impressed you, Chan.
I remember Amy came home and she told me that you took her to the boat basin in Central Park and made love to her.
She told you about that?
Every moist detail.
Well, now I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. That night she gave you a 6.
She gave me a 6, Amy.
With an asterisk. She said you were a little tense.
Yeah, well, Central Park can be a little dangerous at 2 a.m.
But very romantic.
Okay.
And then it started to rain.
Yeah, that was the best part. Her hair got wet, her clothes started to cling to her body.
She started sneezing.
Yeah, I don't really remember that part. Now that I think of it, Chan, you always were around, giving me the fisheye.
You're just realizing this now.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm. That's all you got to say? You didn't think I was cute or attractive, anything?
You seem fine.
You mean I had no physical deformities? I didn't have acromegaly or a hunchback?
You know what, Chan? I wasn't really paying attention because I was a little tense in front of your parents and... I mean, Amy would make her entrance looking like goddamn Miss America.
I'm sure Ashley's a beauty queen type.
She is. Well, she was an actual first-place winner at her high school in Tucson.
4-H, right?
Yeah, how'd you guess?
Ink it in. Let's get out of here.
These crazy Egyptians. They put all their money on an afterlife.
Listen, Gatsby, let me tell you, you only live once. But once is enough if you find the right person.
Hey, listen, you think she's giving me the runaround today? I'm struggling to keep my spirits up.
Boy, you really are hooked on her, aren't you?
Oh, my God. That's my aunt and uncle. They're here for my mother's party. They're here for my mother's party tonight. They're gonna tell her I'm here. Okay. I can't discuss this. I've gotta hide.
Why don't you duck into the mummy case? I'll get some white tape.
Gatsby, yeah, I finally got a loan. Where are you?
Let me put it this way. Have you heard of King Tut?
You're where? What are you doing? Hello? Gatsby, hello?
Gatsby? Gatsby, what a surprise!
I was about to call your mother.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm looking for Roland Pollard.
Roland Pollard. Right. He was here earlier. I'm not sure if he's still back there.
Mom, it was all planned, okay? Ashley and I wanted to surprise you tonight. I happened to run into Uncle Tyler and Aunt Grace, okay? But don't worry, we're gonna be there for dinner. It's gonna be a great time. I thought it would be a fun surprise.
Oh, and you spoiled your surprise.
Mr. Pollard? Raleigh?
Hello. Can I help you?
Have you seen Mr. Pollard?
Raleigh's gone. He left an hour ago.
Well, did he seem okay?
Well, to be honest, he seemed a little drunk to me. Are you two friends?
Oh my God. You're Francisco Vega.
Is that good or bad?
If my roommate was here, she'd hemorrhage. I mean, she thinks you're the greatest thing to come along since the morning after pill. I mean, me too. I can't believe I'm talking to Francisco Vega. Oh, I mean, look at me. I'm a journalist and I'm reduced to total adolescence. It's just, you're Francisco Vega.
I know that. I guess the key question here is, who are you?
Who am I? Is that what you're asking who I am? I'm, my identity.
Yeah. Is it coming to you?
Oh, I can't believe I'm blanking on it.
Check your driver's license.
Right. Yeah, okay. Right. Okay, I'm Ashley Enright.
I knew it would be on there.
I work for the Yardley Argus. I write for them. I'm here in New York because I'm interviewing Mr. Pollard. Wow, you look exactly the same but better.
Well, let me tell you something. You look more beautiful than any journalist I've ever met. You would make a very sexy anchor woman.
How can you say that when you're in the papers every week with those die models and actresses?
Get in.
Where are we going?
Not now, guys. Not now. Come on. Give us a break. Come on. No.
Should I be in here?
Make yourself at home. Would you like to sit down?
Oh, no.
Would you like a drink?
Oh, no, thanks.
Would you like to have dinner with me?
Would I like to have what with you?
Yeah. I have no plans but to get an early bite, and then you and I can go to a party together.
Oh, party? Oh, dinner. Well, what about Tiffany Griffin? I thought you two were a twosome.
No, we just broke up. I'm gonna change into my street clothes.
Oh,
What do you think about it, okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, gosh.
Great, now I gotta take Ashley to my mom's goddamn party.
Why is that so bad?
Why is that so bad, Shane? Because I wanted to spend the night with Ashley alone in New York, not with a farrago of WASP plutocrats.
A farrago of WASP plutocrats? Sounds like something on the menu at a fusion restaurant.
I'm not interested in the Euro or how many Basquiat somebody owns or whether they prefer a Falcon to a Gulfstream. I mean, these things have no meaning to me.
I noticed you haven't renounced your family's money.
What does that mean?
That means you could move out, get a job, and put yourself through college.
Oh, yeah, as a what?
Piano player in a dive. Or maybe a poker player, dice hustler.
You're bad, Chan. You're going straight to hell.
There's something romantic about gamblers and old songs meeting under a clock.
Yeah, maybe in movies, but this is real life.
Real life is fine for people who can't do any better.
It's fun killing time with you. Have fun with Blue Nevis tonight.
Who?
Your skin doctor.
Well, at least he knows enough not to wind up in an Egyptian tomb.
Vega! Vega, Francisco!
Thank you for being here.
Is it always like this?
Francisco!
This is nothing.
Vega!
I'm just signing one. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Vega!
Sorry, we gotta go. Sorry.
Francisco!
All right.
Francisco, who's the young lady?
Oh, I'm no one.
Yeah, what do you do?
Oh, I'm no one, really. I mean, I was Miss Amiability in Scottsdale, but, you know, not really a big deal.
Now, where'd you guys meet?
Let's go. Come on.
Who's the girl? Come on!
No story here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Ciao. Ciao, ciao. That's it. That's it. All right. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
There's so much the public wants to know about you. Is it true that you were born on the Orient Express right outside of Budapest?
Are your two sisters as beautiful as you are? And please be honest and be modest.
Oh, they are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually even prettier. Yeah, Taylor especially. She looks a little bit like your girlfriend, Tiffany Griffin.
Could do worse.
Yeah. Are you seriously considering making a remake of White Heat?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Me?
Yeah. I mean, no, sorry. I shouldn't ask that. Sorry, I've been drinking and it's just that the candlelights are coloring your face in quite an amazing way. I'm sorry. You have a very effective smile, you know? I couldn't help but ask if you have a boyfriend or not.
Do I have a boyfriend? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Well, yes and technically no. I mean, there is this boy at Yardley who's, but he's just a boy. You know, he's a mere youth. We've dated a few times.
Well, you must be crazy about him. Is he captain of the football team?
Football? Gatsby, no. No, he doesn't play football. Yeah. He likes to figure out the point spread.
So a mathematician.
Not exactly. No, Gatsby's very dear. He's very amusing. He's unusual. Quaint, you know? That's the word I would use to describe Gatsby. Quaint. He's exotic. Searching, shall we say, for this romantic dream from a vanished age. What is this wine?
It's Chateau Menet.
Oh, I shouldn't imbibe so copiously. Alcohol plays havoc on my cerebral neurons.
And how?
Oh, I lose my sensor. Yeah, I become loose, uninhibited, passionate, aggressive, wicked, absurd. I just...
Hello. Is this where the poker game is?
Yeah, who are you?
My name's Gatsby Wells.
Who?
Hey, he's okay. That's Hunter's brother. Just gonna take Hunter's chair if that's all right.
Oh, yeah. Hunter called and said you might sit in. Sure you want to play in this game?
He's all right. Hunter says he's a shark, right? Better watch out for him.
Like a guppy.
If you guys are worried, got a little something.
Oh, this kid's loaded.
Have a seat then, my friend.
We'll call that.
Right.
This is crazy. Maybe something's happened to her. Maybe she's in some kind of trouble.
Raised 2000.
Maybe the story led her into danger. Maybe she was kidnapped or murdered. Should I call the police? Of course, then it would be so embarrassing if she turned up alive.
Hey, kid. You gonna call or not? That's $2,000.
I'll raise you.
And I re-raise you. All in.
with temperatures in the 60s. Rain is predicted this evening. It will be heavy at times, and more of it tomorrow. Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers in the late afternoon.
On a brighter note, Francisco Vega is in town with his new main squeeze on his arm. All our spies could find out is that she's Ashley Enright, a beauty queen from Tucson, Arizona.
Although they were spotted later having drinks over candlelight and apparently exchanging sweet nothings.
I was Miss Amiability in Scottsdale, but, you know, not really a big deal.
So, good luck, Francisco. We're all rooting for you.
A gorgeous couple, as if they need our help.
Jesus, I need a drink. I need a drink. I need a cigarette. What I really need is a Berlin ballad.
May I get you another?
Yeah, why don't you make it a double?
You want a double?
It's okay, I won't be operating any farm machinery. Hello? Mom, you gotta give me a chance. I said I was gonna be there tonight. Ashley's fine. Yes, I'll wear a tie and I will be there on time, okay? I can't really talk right now. Francisco Vega, a bullshit actor. This guy is incapable of a real moment. All those mannered gestures and all that phony, self-promoting liberal politics. When he offered to set himself on fire to protest climate change, they should have let him. If that's Ashley's taste, the world is full of beautiful women.
Sorry, are you talking to me?
Sorry, I was actually talking to myself.
I know the feeling.
Ever see the movie Out of the Past?
Excuse me?
Jane Greer and Robert Mitchum. She was bad news.
Oh, it's the luck of the draw.
You alone?
I am. Unless you want some company.
Sure.
Hi,
Hi,
I'm Terry Ford.
my name's Gatsby Wells.
What's the matter, Gatsby? You seem blue.
My girlfriend dumped me for a movie star. Ooh.
Well, you know what they say. Can't fight charisma.
I didn't want to drink in my room alone.
Oh, are you staying here?
No, I've been coming here since they used to only serve me ginger ales by law. I love the piano players. And now I'm old enough to order gin and vermouth.
Time flies.
Yeah, unfortunately, it flies coach.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's not always a comfortable trip.
Tell me about it.
What are you doing here all alone?
Working?
What do you do?
I make dreams come true.
How do you do that?
Use your imagination.
Ooh, wow.
Should we go someplace where we can be more alone?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
Okay. I get 500, sweetie.
500. Right.
I know what you're thinking. 500 seems pretty steep, but it's New York.
How'd you like to make 5,000?
5,000?
Mm-hmm.
To do what?
Just be my date for a few hours at a party. Clothes stay on, no fondling, no exchange of fluids. Just a little role playing.
What kind of party?
Just my mom's big fall bullshit blowout. I won 15 G's in a poker game and I need a date with me. Classy item who answers to the name of Ashley Enright.
I hope I'm dressed okay.
You look
It's
beautiful.
kinda fancy.
Or you're perfect. You know, these things can be a little boring, right? Thank you for coming. Hey, good. How are you? Very good. Good to see you.
Harry.
Yeah, how are you? This guy's the best cook. You have to
Vega.
do one of those paellas
Hi,
again.
doll.
Yeah, hey.
Mwah.
Hey.
Mwah.
How are you?
I wondered if I could steal you away for 2 minutes to talk about your fall schedule. I've got a
No.
project with your name on it. Yes, no.
Okay. Do you mind? Just 2 minutes. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Sure. I'll be fast. Hey, how are you?
Thank you. You're Gabriella Summers. Oh, I have so many questions for you. For my article.
It's not that much further. It's just up the corner here.
Great. I love to walk.
It's actually the same house I grew up in.
Oh, so I bet you went to one of those fancy schools, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Is it true that all the kids there have charge accounts at Bergdorf's and Prada, they spend lots of money and do lots of drugs and...
Well, no, I didn't hang out with most of the kids. I just like to watch old movies and play my vinyl.
It's kind of weird. So I bet you were a bookworm.
Not really. My mother's this culture vulture. According to her, I must visit this museum, or I must attend this piano recital, or see this opera. I must read my Henry James, even if Henry James, it puts me to sleep, you know? I like Charlie Parker.
Who's that?
Forget it. That's all right.
God, you really are in a bad mood.
There you are. Excuse me for the interruption.
You're here.
Yes, I am.
We've been looking everywhere for you.
Had to get my thoughts in order.
Oh, I mean, you vanished off the planet, Mr. Tortured Artist.
Can I speak to you alone for a minute?
Yeah. I mean, I've actually been dying to talk to you. Your movie was so much better than you led me to believe.
Yes?
Yeah, the climax was so moving. It was very vintage Roland Pollard.
I was afraid I wasn't going to see you again.
Oh.
Forgive me, I'm a little drunk.
We were very worried about you.
I spent the day thinking, reflecting about my work, my life. I want for us to get to know each other, Ashley.
You do?
Would you consider coming with me to the south of France?
The where of what?
Your voice as the only voice that's had any clarity for me in ages. The only voice that encouraged me where I actually believed it. Like a muse.
I think you've had too much to drink today. I know I have.
Come with me. You can wake up every morning and smell the orange trees. I'll talk to you about my new movie, and I can learn from your unspoiled honesty. And you can smell the orange trees.
I think you're confusing me with this, like, total other Ashley. The L-E-Y spelling. I thought that was you.
Oh, Ashley.
Hey!
You're here.
I'm here. Everybody's here. Roland's here.
Oh, yeah, I came with him. I was trying to figure out a way to contact you. I apologize for today. You were very,
okay.
very understanding.
I know.
Thank you.
I felt really bad for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm about as well as could be expected.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, for a guy that, you know, just discovered that his wife is with his best friend, you know. I mean, you are at a party.
I'm at a party. I
Yeah.
got home, I got to my apartment, and I was wondering why Connie's infidelity, it didn't wound me as deeply as it should. You know, all I kept thinking about, I remember what you said about my movies. And I thought, my God, why is Ashley's approbation so meaningful to me?
Oh.
It really was, and it struck me. It struck me. You and I were thrown together. We were trying to find a wandering rogue, Roland Pollard. We had an adventure together, and in the movie version, in my movie version, the guy looks up and he realizes he's fallen in love with a girl.
I've played that role so many times.
Writing like this does not come along.
Hi.
Okay. Hey.
I'm gonna call Sam.
Yes,
if I
you
don't
call
hear from
Sam.
you by Friday.
All right. Ciao. Ciao. I'm sorry it took me so long.
It's so funny. So my father would always say, you know, when drinking, you should never mix grain and grape together, but I think they go really good.
Yeah. You know what? I think we should split.
We should split?
Gatsby, if
you always intended to come, you should have told us. As you know, I am not fond of surprises.
Mother, Dad, this is my girlfriend, Ashley Enright.
Hi, how are you?
How lovely to meet you, Ashley.
You too.
Hello, it's a pleasure.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thanks.
Nice to meet you.
I've done business with your father.
Yes, he speaks very highly of you.
Actually, I've never met him. It's his bank.
Yeah, he's got so many banks.
So, how are things at Yardley?
It's very quiet, you know. We get a lot of snow in the winter, that sort of thing. Right. Very rural. But I chose it because they have a great Kurdish studies program, yes.
Have you thought more about a career? Your father was bemoaning the fact that you were still undecided.
Well, you know, I have, Leonard, and I want to go into nuclear physics, maybe open a little store, sell dark matter.
He's kidding you. No, he likes to sit at the piano and sing and play blackjack.
And when you were a boy, your mother wanted you to be a concert pianist.
Yeah, yes, well, she always had big plans for me.
How about you, Ashley? What are your plans?
Well, she wants to be a journalist, actually.
TV or print?
Yeah, political
TV.
stuff. She'll
I'd like to
report
do the
from all
weather.
the trouble spots.
On the weather.
Great. You've been staring at Ashley all night. Is there something wrong?
There is something about that girl.
She's quite pretty. Sophisticated for a young girl.
Come on in.
Wow. Look
Nice,
at this
isn't it?
place.
What was that all about with Ted Davidoff and Raleigh Pollard?
We were just talking.
Yeah? All right. Well, don't worry. I'm sure they're very interested in that story you're writing.
Today's been quite a story.
And that's just the beginning. Please, sit down. Relax.
This is really amazing.
She's very charming and hot. You didn't say Ashley was hot.
Told you she was sexy.
Is she older than you?
Huh?
She looks older. That's what you want, a little experience. You better grow up and get a profession. You think a girl like that wants to live hand to mouth?
Funny you should put it that way.
Keep your hand on the wheel, Ashley. I mean, God, he obviously wants to go to bed with you. I mean, how do you feel about this? You have a boyfriend. Yes, but, I mean, this is Francisco Vega. I mean, apart from him being so sexy, he's an international icon. Mahatma Gandhi. How can you say no? This is a story you can tell your grandchildren.
May I show you upstairs?
Oh, sure.
If you liked here, you're gonna love it over there.
Okay.
Look, got us some whiskey.
Is this where you sleep?
Yeah, when I sleep. But you can see the whole apartment from here. It's quite special.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, yeah. Let me help you. Oh, look at you. Oh, who the hell is that? Give me a sec. Yes.
It's Tiffany. I'm home.
I thought you two weren't together anymore.
No, no.
But you...
Oh, wait a second. It's gonna be fine.
It's okay. I mean, you said that you weren't together anymore.
Yeah, no,
But it's
yes,
okay.
you know what? You have to hide there.
Oh.
Go behind that door.
Oh, okay.
Go. She can't see you. Go.
Surprise!
What are you doing here?
Back 2 days early. I'm so glad you're home. It's starting to pour.
Yeah.
Just got off the plane.
Yeah.
I bet you weren't expecting me.
I'm loving this, yeah. But
Francisco, what are you doing running around?
just getting ready for you. Welcome back. Hey.
I just got off the plane.
Yeah.
We wrapped 2 days early.
Wow.
I came right from Teterboro. I know you're saying being surprised arousing.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh, I've missed you.
Yeah, me too. I miss you too.
What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
No, I'm sure I heard something.
Hey.
One sec.
Hey, come back. That was nothing.
Do you know which way the Waldorf Hotel is?
It's on your mind, Mother.
I want to have a word with you.
Oh, no, please don't do this to me tonight, Mom. I'm not really in the mood for one of your tete-a-tetes where I come out on the short end as always. I really couldn't take it tonight, okay? Where's Ashley?
I asked her to leave.
What? Why?
Don't give me that Ashley bullshit. I smelled hooker the second she walked through the door.
Mother, do you hear yourself?
Damn right I hear myself.
I'm shocked. Okay, I apologize. I met her in the bar at the Carlisle, and I gave her $5,000 to pretend she was Ashley, who has dumped me.
5,000? It was worth that much for you to make a fool of your father and me?
I was in a bad mood. It was my idea of a joke, so it was a bad joke, okay? I won a lot in a card game, so it was an act of rebellion.
It was an act of hostility.
Hostility and rebellion.
Rebellion against what? Private schools, a nice home, summers in Europe?
Against a life of pretentious appropriateness. Appropriate friends, appropriate schools, appropriate women that you may or may not approve of.
You resent me because I set a high bar.
Mother, I don't resent you because you set a high bar. I just want you to see me. I'm never gonna be like Hunter. I'm not gonna roll off the assembly line and make you proud.
You lied to me when you said that you were too busy to come to my party, that you were too busy at work, snowed under at Yardley.
You know what, Mom? I did lie to you because I didn't want to come to your party, all right? I wanted to spend the day with Ashley in the city and have a great time.
Where is Ashley?
I told you she dumped me. We became separated. The city has its own agenda.
And your rage with me is so great that you express it by bringing home a whore?
An escort, Mother.
Oh, let's not split pubic hairs.
Anything to shake up that collection of appropriate snobs.
So you bring her to my gala as your girlfriend to make a fool of me?
You know what, Mom? I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know where I get this perverse streak in my system from. I don't know.
You get it from me.
Oh, yeah, I get it from you? Oh, yeah, the queen of good taste.
All right. You're a big enough boy to hear the whole inappropriate story. I met your father in the exact same line of work. An escort service. Or more to the point, hooking. As that working girl you tried to slip past us is Ashley Enright.
What?
Lower your eyebrows. I knocked on your father's hotel room door because that's how I made my living. Fresh from Gary, Indiana. Providing the lonely male of the species with a little casual recreation for a fee. Except in your father's case, we fell in love. And not only did we marry, Winston used my hard-earned nest egg to start the company that has enabled us to live a pretty privileged life. You following? Am I going too fast? And I put myself through school so my brilliant young son can laugh at my pretensions. What I'm saying is that if I have bent over too far in my pursuit of the finer things and of cultivating an image, and if I have caused you some discomfort, it's only an overzealous ex-professional hustler from the Midwest trying to eradicate unsavory remnants of many hotel rooms I still wake up screaming over. And if you can't understand where you get your mysterious urge to consort with a demi-monde, you have my genes. And I'm sorry to lay this X-rated tale on my sweet college boy, but something tells me that the time is right.
Just put up the chairs and then you're done, all right? Oh, hey, Gatsby.
Hey, Johnny. I saw you on television.
Nothing happened. I'm really exhausted. Been walking forever. And then I got lost on the train.
Ashley, you were with a famous movie star.
But nothing happened.
I'd love to believe you.
Just too many drinks, too much weed. I'm just a little too tired to explain. Tomorrow, I promise. But really, Gatsby, nothing happened.
Well, take off your raincoat. I'll get you some black coffee.
I can't. I have no clothes underneath. So to Roland Pollard, it was like a spiritual thing. You know, I was a muse, some inspiration, because he's really going through a rough creative period. And also, my name's totally the same as his first wife's, who also went to Yardley, who he's never really gotten over. And then Ted Davidoff. I mean, he was just absolutely traumatized by this affair that his wife was having with his best friend. And there I was, you know, just a person there to talk to hold his hand during a crisis, you know?
What about Francisco Vega? James Dean, minus the acting chops.
Francisco Vega was just after my body, but I was on to him. And I got terrific material for a hot story. I dated a hunk. So what about you? How was going to your mom's soiree?
It's pretty nice, actually. Yeah, we got into sort of a crazy conversation, and for the first time in my life, she surprised me in a good way. Now I feel closer to her.
Must have been a big talk. What'd you discuss?
The oldest profession?
Journalism?
Mm-mm.
That's the second oldest.
Let's put it this way, she's a lot more than I gave her credit for. I sold her short.
What a shame we never got to take that carriage ride.
We can still do it. We have plenty of time. We can get it in. Said to John to my mom.
What?
Nothing. Look, we should probably leave our luggage downstairs. As you know, I'd hate to miss our bus back to Yardley. New York on a misty day. Can't tell why it means something to me, but it means everything.
It's our one carriage ride and the weather's gloomy. I couldn't really sleep last night. You hear all those fire engines?
I did. The roaring traffic's boom. Silence in my lonely room.
I know that. That's from Shakespeare, right?
Sir, could you stop for a second?
Why are we stopping?
Ashley, you go back to Yardley. Okay, I'm gonna stay in New York.
What?
I need the carbon monoxide to survive.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, we're two different creatures, right? You like the sound of crickets, and I like the rattle of the taxis. You blossom in the sun, and me, and I come into my own under gray skies. And look, you were a big hit here. You were a crackerjack reporter. You were loved spiritually, emotionally, and physically by 3 gifted men, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be with me. You deserve better than me.
But you're dropping out of Yardley.
If I don't sound too pretentious, I want to review my other options. Excuse me, sir. You think it's possible
Wait,
to take her to the Pierre Hotel? Look, you
Gatsby,
take
I
this.
don't understand.
Right? Just take this, and you get
I
your
don't
luggage,
really
and just make your way
understand.
safely back to Yardley, okay?
But you're not coming back to Yardley.
I don't know, Ashley. I gotta figure some stuff out in my life. But look, have a great trip, and you tell everybody at Yardley I say
Wait,
goodbye,
so
all right?
you're not coming back to Yardley? Gatsby, wait, sir, Gatsby, I don't understand. Oh, God, could you hurry? I think it's starting to rain.
How did I know you'd be here?
You didn't think I was gonna blow this moment, did you?
What about the skin doctor?
Very handsome. Very rich and very clever, but I'm here.
For a kisser who's a maximum of an 8?
It's fall. By spring, I'll have you up to 10.